Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another... Whoa, what the heck were those SCVs doing? Anyways, welcome back to another HD broadcast, and this is going to be a series broadcast. This was the SC2 Cast Invitational, and this is actually the finals. It is a best of 5, and it is between none other than, drumroll, TheLittleOne and Dimaga. That is right. TheLittleOne. I don't think I even need to introduce this guy, but for some of you guys who have never been watching my channel or just started watching right now, this guy is like the heartthrob of Starcraft 2. I mean, during the beta, he was like the #1 fan favorite. He makes all the girls' little knees go weak whenever he plays. Everybody loves him. He is TheLittleOne, and of course, he is going to be the blue Terran player here at the 6. Interesting to note that he was playing random most of the time during beta, but towards the end of beta, he situated himself and settled himself for Terran. So that is his main race now. They're actually talking, the players are talking about the lag here. So there's a little bit of latency because I think TLO is in Korea and Dimaga's in Europe, and they're both forced to play on the NA servers and North American servers. And that's just the way Battle.net 2.0 is, man. I mean, you've got the regional split up, and then a lot of tournaments are forced to run on North America. So I think the players are kind of used to just dealing with a little bit of latency here or there. But yeah, here's Dimaga, the red Zerg. And interesting to note, I mean, I loaded up this series of replays, and I thought for sure it was going to be a TVT mirror. But no, it's going to be a TVZ, because Dimaga is talking about, oh, I want to switch from Terran to Zerg, or from Zerg to Terran. And Zerg was his main race, obviously, in StarCraft 2 for the longest time, but he was complaining about it, and I think he did switch to Terran for quite a while, but perhaps now he's gone back to Zerg. I haven't done too much research on this topic, but I'm actually glad it's going to be a TVZ, because like you guys all know, I love TVZ, I love ZVT. It's like my best, most fun, most entertaining matchup to watch. Let's just say that. I mean, as a Zerg, I hate getting my drones roasted by Hellions, obviously, but it is a very interesting matchup, a lot of dynamic, I think, and a lot of it comes down, of course, to survival. Zerg, can you survive the Terran harass? And if you can't, then you're gonna lose. But yeah, it looks like TLO gonna be getting his SCV into Dimaga's base. Oh, by the way, I think I mentioned this, but this is the SC2 Cast Finals Series. This is the finals between Dimaga and TLO. So yeah, very high level game. Oh, the drone gets splattered. Oh, look at that, the fossil laying on the ground there. But yeah, this is the finals. Obviously, both players going very far to get to this point. I think one of the players even had to knock out Bratok, so it is not some kind of noob level game. I can't emphasize that enough. But yeah, let's take a look at the production tab. What do we have coming here? It looks like Dimaga getting speed. He actually went for a hatchery first before pull. I think that was a 15 hatch, and then he threw the pull down. And this is relatively safe because they're on Lost Temple. They have cross positions, which means it's a long distance for TLO to actually rush and make something happen. And I think this is going to be safe and secure for Dimaga, who's actually currently a little bit behind in drones, but that's because he's produced 6 Zerglings here, and he's going to be moving out across the map, and let's see what he can do with these 6 Zerglings. Looks like he's just settling to control this watchtower and forcing these Marines to like run away, run back to the base, and TLO, I think, is just waiting to throw down a starport here. He could be going for, yep, 1-1-1 opening, which I know if you guys watch Husky's videos, he's like, Destiny Cloudfist build, and you guys are like spamming my channel about that, so sure, Destiny Cloudfist, 1-1-1, whatever you guys want to call it. Looks like Hellion gonna move out here for TLO. Initial Hellion, nice little adaptation to that build to burn away some of these Zerglings, push them away from the watchtower. Oh, TLO, gotta be careful. Doesn't want to get surrounded against the wall, but great micro here from TLO. Is actually gonna use 1 Hellion for 100 minerals and kills off 6 Zerglings, which of course costs 150. So good trade right there for TLO. Oh, he's getting a very fast armory here. Could we be seeing a Thor ship for TLO? I think he's just waiting to get the Thor out. Yes, it is going to be a Thor, and I think there is going to be a dropship on the way from this starport. Thor ship is so powerful on this map. Why? Because you can drop them on this ledge, and they can actually reach the hatchery if you put the Thor right here. And if Dimaga's not prepared for this, he needs a spine crawler here. He in fact, 1 or 2 spine crawlers, and including the queen. A good thing he's moving his overlords into position, but is it going to be enough? It is so hard as a Zerg player to stop this, and I think this is one of the reasons why Dimaga's like, I want to switch from I want to switch from ZV or from Zerg to Terran. It is just really, really difficult to deal with. And the thing is right now, Dimaga has no scout. I mean, the entire base of TLO is just black. So he has no idea this is coming. Oh my goodness, here comes the Thor. It is so deadly and so dangerous. And the Marines even coming in as well. No Overlord has spotted this yet. Dimaga has no idea this is coming. He is going to be able to see it when Thor gets in range of the creep. And there we go. I think Dimaga now knows what is up. He needs to uproot his spine crawler, bring it over to the west side of his natural. Uh-oh, Thor's starting to do some damage, and this big boy is really, really hard to deal with. Oh, the Marines coming up as well. If Dimaga loses this Spine Crawler, that would be very, very bad. Spine Crawler gets taken out, and TLO is just rocking out on this hill. Oh my god, he even drops down a mule. Creative play from TLO. It never ends. He calls down a mule from his orbital command to help repair the Thor, and I think this could just be game already that fast. That is how difficult it is to play ZVT, especially on Lost Temple. This map is so Terran favored because of this ledge that overlooks the natural. It is so hard to deal with. I think Dimaga here might just be going for some kind of a, you know, counterattack with the speedlings, but he's gonna lose this hatchery. Big loss right there for Dimaga, who invested so heavily into that hatch. It looks like some Zerglings here gonna try to do something, but another Thor already here, and Dimaga calls the GG and says Scrap Station for the next game. I actually like that. Scrap Station, fairly good map for Zerg versus Terran, I think. So, good call. And very fast GG. First game goes to TLO here in the SC2 Cast Invitational. So, let's move on to game number 2.